welcome to Africa Report, the program that shows you the way to success. Today, we showcase some African entrepreneurs who'll tell us about their business secrets and some of the mistakes they've made. Here's a look at what we have in store for you in this week's episode.
In Africa Report this week, the business of beer and sodas. The success story of the paper bag man in Rwanda. Then we have a look at the innovative marketing tools of the Uchumi grain milling factory in Kenya.
Welcome to Rwanda. And welcome to Munga Distribution Center for beer and soft drinks. Munga is active in several areas of Rwanda's capital, Kigali. Director and owner Rango Mahoza tells us about his business.
I
started the Munga Distribution Center for beer and soft drinks in 1988. I took over from my parents, and over the years the company has expanded several times. Thanks to my contract with the biggest brewery here in Rwanda, Bralirwa.
One can tell that Rango Mahoza is committed to his distribution business with all his heart and mind. And maybe that's also why he is so successful.
Well, first of all, I'm a hard worker. That's one thing. I believe every successful entrepreneur is a hard worker by definition. But otherwise, thanks to the partnership with the Bralirwa Brewery, I attended several training programs to develop to where I am now. The brewery supported, trained and instructed me and my staff, so we're now far ahead compared to our competitors.
Later in this episode of Africa Report, the success story of the paper bag man in Rwanda. For more ideas or help to find funding for your business, check out africareport.com.
There are entrepreneurs who start their business because of a natural interest, and there are entrepreneurs who start their business because they recognize a business opportunity. Let's meet Fabrice Shima, owner and managing director of Sogem, the company which produces paper bags. Why? Because the Rwandan government recently decided to prohibit plastic bags.
The idea came 2 years ago. At the time, the government of Rwanda eradicated to use the polyethylene bags in the country because of environmental effects. And when the idea comes back to me, and then I say, why we cannot set up a company locally who can produce these paper bags? Because most of the people want to import them from Kenya. And then the idea comes back on me, and then I start to make a feasibility study of this market, and then that is the way the idea came.
Later in this episode of Africa Report, we have a look at the innovative marketing tools of the Uchumi grain milling factory in Kenya. Africa Report, the program that shows you the way to success.
Ever thought of becoming a grain miller? Here's Isaac Chege from Uchumi Grain Millers Limited in Kenya. 2 years ago, he never thought that he would be one, but now he is. He's a successful grain miller with his own innovations and his own clientele. And this is how he got started.
I am a raised entrepreneur. My father and I used to do farming in Eldoret. And I was a little boy, and I grew up in business while I was doing my studies. And in finishing my studies, and I got a job, and I graduated in actuarial science. It struck me one day in 2007, recently, during the post-election violence, and I was at home with my little son. And my father lost his entire property. There's about 30-40 million of his entire life in business, which had built over the years due to post-election violence. It was a bit of a saddening situation at that point.
For more information about this program and to check out the latest about doing business, please visit our website www.africareport.com.
That's it for this week's episode. Thank you for watching us. Don't forget to have a look at our website, africareport.com. I'm Lorna Maseko for Africa Report. Tune in next week to see how you can become successful.